Xu Xin. Known as the showman magician, Xu Xin's brilliance was both a blessing and a curse. A former world number 1 and 2013 World Cup champion, his magic now faces a new test. Yingbin, the 24-year-old who just crushed 2024 Paris Olympic champion Fan Zhendong 3-0. Can Xu Xin hold off the rising star? That day came. December 15, 2024. On that day the stadium was electric. China. Men's team stage 1 round 6. The atmosphere was suffocating. Set 1, Xu Yingbin explodes, 11-4 Xu Yingbin. From the first rally the youngster attacked without mercy, blitzing Xu Xin 11-4 and shocking the crowd. Set 2, Xu Xin answers back, 11-7 Xu Xin. The magician found rhythm, mixing spin and placement to level the match 1-1. Set 3, Youth reclaims control, 11-7 Xu Yingbin. Xu Yingbin tightened up again, pushing hard and stealing the third to regain the lead. Set 4, Vintage Xu Xin, 12-10 Xu Xin. A nerve-wringer, both dug deep, but Xu Xin's creativity saved him at the clutch moments to force a decider. Set 5, the magician seals it, 11-4 Xu Xin. The magical moment came in Set 5, one that would haunt Xu Yingbin forever. Xu Xin jumped out to a 4-1 lead. But was this the magical moment, or would Xu Yingbin manage to find a way back? Xu Yingbin stood far behind. With a sudden touch, Xu Xin dropped the ball short, leaving Yingbin stranded, powerless to chase. Xu Xin won that score. With everything on the line, Xu Xin dominated the finale, closing 11-4 and stealing a dramatic 3-2 victory. Result: Xu Xin 3-2 Xu Yingbin. Xu Xin redefined table tennis by rising to world number 1 and capturing the 2013 World Cup, showing that flair and creativity could still reign at the very top. Xu Xin lifted the World Cup in 2013. But long before that, the title belonged to a 1990 World Cup champion whose impact still echoes today. How did his story unfold? If you can't get enough of the legends who redefined table tennis, make sure to like and subscribe. Even more unforgettable stories are just around the corner. Jan-Ove Waldner. Being called the Mozart of table tennis is both a blessing and a curse. Waldner was born in Stockholm, 1990 World Cup champion. And at the 2000 Sydney Olympics, the stage was set. The 1992 Barcelona Olympic champion against the 1996 Atlanta Olympic champion. Would Waldner march to the final for his second gold, or would Liu Guoyang shut the door on his dream? That day came. September 25, 2000. The stadium was electric. Sydney, Australia. The Olympic men's singles table tennis semi-final. Set 1. Waldner breaks through, 21-19 Waldner. From the very first rally it was chaos. Both men traded brilliance, but Waldner held his nerve and stole it 21-19. Set 2. The Mozart in control, 21-16 Waldner. Now in full rhythm, Waldner's touch and angles tore open Liu's defense. A commanding 21-16 put him firmly in charge. Set 3, sealed with ice, 21-19 Waldner. The decider was brutal, every rally on a knife's edge. But Waldner stayed ice cold, closing 21-19, a straight sets masterpiece to reach the Olympic final. Result: Waldner swept Liu Guoyang 3-0 in the semi-final, before ultimately claiming the 2000 Sydney Olympic silver medal after falling to Kong Linghui in the final. Waldner redefined table tennis by showing that greatness is about sustained excellence, not just peak performance, with his silver medal at the 2000 Sydney Olympics at age 34. After Waldner's retirement, the sport awaited someone who would become just the second in history to win Olympic gold and silver in men's singles across different years. Who would rise to the challenge? Fan Zhendong. Being China's last hope came with crushing weight. With Xu Xin already eliminated, is it still possible for Fan Zhendong to win his first Olympic gold after losing 1-10 in the first set of the quarterfinal? With the second set also slipping away, could this be the moment a 36-year Olympic streak collapses? No Chinese athlete on the podium, no flag, no anthem? That day came. August 1, 2024. The stadium was electric. France. The Olympic men's singles table tennis quarterfinal. Set 1. Harimoto came out fearless, hitting fast, relentless shots that left fans scrambling. He took the first set 11-2, shocking the crowd and putting the favorite on the back foot. Set 2. Harimoto kept up the pressure, edging out Fan 11-9. Even the legendary composure of Fan Zhendong looked slightly unsettled as Harimoto sensed the opening. Set 3. Fan regrouped and dominated. He forced Harimoto onto defense and took the set 11-4, showing why he's a world champion. Set 4. Fan carried his momentum, turning tight rallies into counterattacks. He pulled ahead and closed the set 11-7, leveling the match and setting up a thrilling final stretch. Set 5. Harimoto came out blazing, keeping Fan on the back foot. His quick attacks and fearless placement earned him the set 11-4, putting Fan under real pressure. Set 6. Fan regrouped, tightening his serves and counterattacks. Slowly but surely he regained control, taking the set 11-7 and keeping his hopes alive. Set 7. Momentum on Fan's side, he played with precision and composure. Harimoto fought hard, but Fan closed the final set 11-7, completing a thrilling comeback. Result: Fan Zhendong battled back to win 4-3, then captured Olympic men's singles gold by defeating Truls Morgaard in the final. Fan Zhendong redefined table tennis by proving resilience wins championships. In Paris 2024, after losing 1-10 in the opener and dropping the second set to Tomokazu Harimoto, he fought back, reached the final and won Olympic gold, becoming only the second man after Waldner to claim both silver, Tokyo 2020, and gold, Paris 2024, in singles. Even legends must face other legends. Could the next one in line be the very same opponent who snatched the 2020 Tokyo Olympic gold medal from Fan Zhendong's grasp at the most crucial moment? If you can't get enough of the legends who redefine table tennis, make sure to like and subscribe. Even more unforgettable stories are just around the corner. Malong. Major surgery in 2019 left many believing his era was over. The 2020 Tokyo Olympics seemed too soon, the mountain too steep. Could Ma Long really return to form and capture a second gold by defeating Fan Zhendong? Or was it finally Fan's time to win his first? That day came. July 30, 2021. On that day the stadium was electric. Tokyo. The Olympic men's singles final. The stage every player dreams of, and every champion fears. Set 1. The veteran strikes first, 11-4 Ma. Ma Long wasted no time. Precision serves, heavy spin, and surgical placement left Fan flat-footed. 11-4, a statement of authority. Set 2. Fan fights back, 12-10 Fan. Fan absorbed the pressure, countering with raw pace and daring forehands. At deuce he held his nerve and leveled it, 12-10. Set 3. Ma's grip tightens, 11-8 Ma. In the rallies Ma's experience showed. He slowed the tempo, picked his spots and wrestled back control, 11-8. Set 4. The edge of patience, 11-9 Ma. Every point was a battle. Fan hit harder but Ma defended smarter, blocking, countering, refusing to yield. 11-9 and Ma was closing in. Set 5. Fan's last stand, 11-3 Fan. With his back to the wall, Fan roared. Explosive backhands and fearless aggression overwhelmed Ma. 11-3, the fight wasn't done. Set 6. The Emperor's Seal, 11-7 Ma. The rallies grew brutal but Ma never blinked. At 9-7 he unleashed a forehand thunderbolt, then closed it out 11-7. Result: Ma Long defeated Fan Zhendong 4-2, and won the 2020 Tokyo Olympic gold medal. Ma Long redefined table tennis by battling back from surgery before the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, forced to relearn even how to walk. Yet he still defeated Fan Zhendong for gold, proving resilience and unmatched strength. Ma Long faced the new generation head-on. Even legends can't hold back time forever. Could a new legend be ready to rise and challenge the king himself? Lin Shidong. At just 19 years old, Lin Shidong, facing the two-time Olympic champion, Ma Long, stepped into Beijing under the heaviest of spotlights. But was this the night he toppled Ma Long, or would the king's reign continue? That day came. October 6, 2024. On that day the stadium was electric. Beijing. China Smash men's singles final. Set 1, Lin strikes first, 11-4 Lin. From the opening ball, the 19-year-old showed no fear. Lin Shidong ripped through Ma Long with ruthless speed, crushing the opener 11-4 and sending shockwaves through the arena. Set 2, the Dragon responds, 11-7 Ma. But Ma Long wasn't rattled. The two-time Olympic champion steadied the game, tightened his placement and slowed Lin's rhythm. With clinical precision he took the second set 11-7. Set 3, experience speaks, 11-5 Ma. The momentum shifted. Ma dictated the rallies, forcing Lin into mistakes. The crowd roared as the veteran surged ahead, sealing the third 11-5 and reminding everyone why he's the king. Set 4, a battle of nerves, 15-13 Ma. This was survival mode. Lin threw everything at Ma, blazing forehands, relentless attacks. But Ma dug deep, saving set points with ice in his veins. In a thriller he edged it 15-13, putting Lin down 1-3 in just one set from defeat. Set 5, Lin refuses to fold, 11-4 Lin. But Lin Shidong wasn't done. He stormed back with fearless aggression, dominating from the first rally. A commanding 11-4 win kept his dream alive and reignited the fight. Set 6, the teenager turns the tide, 11-5 Lin. Suddenly the pressure flipped. Lin controlled the tempo, smashing through Ma's defenses. The teenager owned the court, leveling the match with an emphatic 11-5. The crowd sensed history brewing. Set 7, the passing of the torch, 11-8 Lin. Everything came down to one final set. Point by point, rally by rally, Lin refused to blink. With Ma Long fighting desperately to hold on, the 19-year-old sealed it 11-8. The arena erupted, Lin Shidong had just defeated the two-time Olympic champion in a 7-set war. Result: Lin Shidong 4-3. Ma Long. Lin Shidong won. Lin Shidong redefined table tennis by proving that even a 19-year-old could take down two-time Olympic champion Ma Long. Lin Shidong may have redefined table tennis by dethroning a legend, but would he soon be defeated as another legend waited to take him down? If you can't get enough of the legends who redefined table tennis, make sure to like and subscribe. Even more unforgettable stories are just around the corner. Anders Lind. Anders Lind stunned the world by defeating Xu Xin, world number 1, at China Smash 2024, but can he pull off another upset against Lin Shidong, world number 2, at WTT Champions Macau 2025? Lin's victory raised the stakes. Will he rise to the challenge, or will Lin Shidong prove too tough? That day came. September 13, 2025. On that day the stadium was electric. Macau. WTT Champions Macau 2025 Men's Singles Quarterfinal. Set 1, Lin sets the tone, 11-8 Lin. From the opening ball Lin Shidong was locked in. Quick off the bounce, aggressive on the backhand, he controlled the tempo and held off a late Lin surge. Set 2 Lin levels with flair, 11-5 Lin. Lin found his rhythm. Mixing pace, dropping in soft blocks, then ripping counters, he made Lin chase shadows. Momentum shifted. Set 3, Lin strikes back, 11-7 Lin. Sharp angles, tight receives, Lin answered. He turned the screws early and never let Lin breathe. Set 4, edge of a knife, 12-10 Lin. Absolute war. Rally stretched. Tensions climbed. Lin saved a set point, then snatched it with a gutsy flick. Statement made. Set 5, deja vu drama, 12-10 Lin. Same script, same fire. Another tight set, another Lin comeback. Lin blinked, Lin pounced. Set 6, Lin's roar, 11-2 Lin. A reset and a roar. Lin bulldozed through the 6th, unleashing raw pace and precision. Lin was stunned. Set 7, Lin seals it, 11-7 Lin. Final set, all heart. Lin absorbed Lin's best, then struck with cold confidence. Down the line backhands. Deep counters. Victory earned. Result: Anders Lind 4-3 Lin Shidong. Anders Lind won. Anders Lind redefined table tennis by toppling the world's best, first defeating Xu Xin, world number 1, at China Smash 2024, and then overcoming Lin Shidong, world number 2, at WTT Champions Macau 2025. After watching every legend who redefined table tennis, which part surprised you the most? Comment below and share your thoughts with the reason why.